Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats, HMG fam? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's the Raw after the first two-night SummerSlam event that had some big things happening at the end of each night, setting the internet on fire. But we got one of the three-letter agencies, RBV, in the house. What's up, pal? Whoop, whoop.
Hey, man, I just can't get enough for this. The biggest party of the summer, two-night extravaganza. Was on the air all weekend, man. As I was telling you, thank you, Brandon. After your Raw stuff tonight, man, you're going to hit some record watch-along numbers for the platform here, man, and that's awesome, man. Freaking awesome, man. And you hosting, but more so, a big thank you to the Hameen Army for tuning in, dropping in, and keeping this thing rocking all weekend.
Bearcats over strong, pal. You whoop, whoop.
The fun fact, I am the only real Bearcat, as I actually attended the University of Cincinnati. Oh, yeah, we're opening up Raw here. As you said, man, a big two-night extravaganza. Then we see the PR crossover, our celebrity appearance, Mr. Jelly Roll, getting his shout out there on this. We're kind of doing the relive recap of everything. So real quick, Brandon, I know both of us were on air all weekend long, but our paths didn't cross to kind of keep things a little fresh. What overall, what were your impressions? I know you and I talked a little briefly through a chat, but what were your overall impressions of the first two-night SummerSlam?
I really think for all the hype that it brought, it just kind of under-delivered and was underwhelming outside of like the big surprise. Like there were a few things I liked. Like one of my favorite moments of the evening of the weekend was the women's tag team title match, because that actually told a story that was based off the angle they were building. They actually told the story they told. Yeah, and the story within the match where you thought that Charlotte was going to get pissed and go after Alexa for the mistake, but instead she cleared the way for Alexa to win the match.
I did. I really enjoyed that match. I thought it was kind of funny. Night one was more traditional wrestling, in-ring storytelling. Then night two, everything just went off the rails. They took that damn rule book and just threw it out the window. We had 6 matches, and only one of them was an actual traditional wrestling match. All the other ones had some kind of gimmicks, no disqualifications, anything could go. The rule book was out the window. Of course, so as you're talking about, the two big surprises, the pops of the night that close out the shows, Seth Rollins with the cash-in, Brock Lesnar night two. Now, I know you got to talk with Vet about it. I got to talk to him. I got to talk to Hameen about both of the big pop surprises there. If they were done to the best of their ability, right or wrong, which one did you prefer? Which one got you more excited about coming in here to the Barclays Center for Monday Night Raw?
Just out of curiosity of how they handle it, I have to say Brock Lesnar, because I don't think anybody saw that coming. I mean, there was, some of the dirt sheet writers had been leaking that, hey, this whole thing with Rollins might be a complete work and that he's going to cash in tonight.
There we go. Just real quick, we got the new ladies tag team champs. They're in the house here. How about this? Retaining, defending, proceed with caution, Naomi. I like that match. I like how she got the win in that thing. I know that played out a different scenario there, but still to see Naomi pick up that win, a big moment. And as Ben and I were talking about earlier on the locker room, the big moment, the career moment for Naomi, which was so damn cool. And I'm sure it means everything to her. You know what it means when you have a connection like that. It's for something when you're going out there to perform, to have her dad play the guitar as she's making her way to the ring, man. That pulls at the heartstrings there. No pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, like I saw this dude had like a guitar just like her gear. Like that's how it's set up. He starts to shredding on it. I'm like, okay, who's this dude? He's killing it. And then now to mention that that's her dad, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
I never heard the story about that with the connections with the level of success that he's had in the music industry. So that was very, very cool. Little learning there for the event. All right, I guess no surprise here. We're opening up with your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Is there any updates about Braun Breaker, if he might be hurt?
Well, he's out here. I just heard the potential stuff last night. I'm not a major Sheets guy. I get a lot of my news just going to the different sites, the social media groups or X to see what people are talking about. I've become so just disenchanted with the dirt sheets because essentially all they are is just recaps. They just listen to Talking Head or the Legends podcast and then just copy and paste what the hell they say. So there's like no real stuff.
Yeah, they give it like a clickbait title and it's just a recap of something they said on the podcast.
That, as Gross was saying here, LA Knight better be the first round. I think that, to me, that's why I liked the Seth Rollins, the night one surprise more than I did the Brock Lesnar. To me, this opens up a plethora of creative options for WWE. I'm not holding my breath that they'll do any of them right, but at least the intrigue is there with the options. You've got Seth, who had promised that he would never let Punk win that belt, but I even think just letting Punk hold that title just for a moment, just to taste that sweet fruit and then take it away is even more devastating, more crushing to his mortal enemy. Of course, you got LA Knight going to be pissed. Seth threw a match against him that he could have legitimately won, and he took that opportunity away. So he's got to believe he is deserved an opportunity at this championship to further get revenge here, or even the score. Once again screwed by Seth Rollins. And where does the XX champ fall in all this, Gunther? He took it to Punk, but then got caught, took the loss, man. He was a bloody mess when he left there. You got to believe he's going to be, chomping at the bit to get back into this title mix. And everybody else hates Seth Rollins, so they're going to want a shot at it as well.
Yeah, the one I feel the worst for in this is Gunther, because he's kind of the guy lost in the shelf. Where does he go from here?
When you say that yourself, thinks that his work is a joke, you mean the work of injury or his actual bell-to-bell ring work? Elizabeth back in the house, saying hello to everybody there. All right, we got Paul on the mic right. I'm gonna give myself a little sound. I'm sure he's just saying the usual.
Is before you am the GOAT.
I'm glad Seth Rollins out here in a 1980s pleather couch.
Just the greatest of all time. I am.
Okay, sorry for the nose issues.
Humble oracle. Humbled by the fact that I stand here tonight in the presence of the future of WWE, the big dog who patrols our yard, Braun Breaker. Humbled by the fact.
Hey, yo, what's up, Todd?
Mr. Brantley, I believe, no longer, right? What's he saying in that second one? I thought he lost. He might have lost his Pick'em Championship, World Championship.
Big Bronson Reed.
I know he was complaining earlier in the chat today about losing that or something.
I would be introducing you to the chat.
Hey, that means you're on the chase now, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Looking over at Braun, does it look like he's leaning off of that ankle a little bit?
But Roman Reigns hasn't been champion for a year and a half now.
Yeah, there's another name potentially thrown to this championship mix, Mr. Roman Reigns. He's still got his kicks over there.
Introducing you to the champion of the world, the best in the world, CM Punk.
Yeah, zesty is one way of putting a lab rat. I mean, yeah, pretty much just the same promos. It's like a Mad Lib.
Yeah, just get to the freaking point here, all right?
There he was. Thank you for championing his name, bringing him back to WWE after a decade. And CM Punk thought he would be married to that. But he wasn't. Because not only did Seth Rollins crash the wedding, he stole the honeymoon with the title, and she was good.
What did he say?
So let's.
I think he's implying that Seth Rollins had sex with the belt.
Oh, okay. When he said she, I didn't know if they were mentioning something about Bex or something. I'm sure, because, hey, we got 2 titles in the family. All right, 15 minutes, and we finally got to the fucking introduction of the champ. Thanks. It's right up here, guys. Not like I don't want to get back to the new King of the Hill or anything.
Oh.
God, shut up. People, shut up. Whoa, shut up. Yeah, you know what? These Brooklyn scumbags would relate with this dude. Shame on you, Brandon.
What did I do?
Well, we're about to find out what you did. I have a feeling.
The main event of WrestleMania. Shame on every single one of you who for months taunted me with chants of CM Punk.
So there you go. You were taunting him for months, Brandon. This is on you. All on you.
Shame on every single one of you who for months.
Yeah, it kind of looks like those fake glasses, except that's his real nose.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, Liz. It's with another title win. He is just continuing morphing into Triple H. So the nose is just catching up into that phase there. With his career kind of parallels that Triple H. Their resumes are going to be amazing when they're done, but no one's going to put them in their top 10 of the greatest of all time.
And then Disco runs in with the money with the nose in the bank briefcase.
Oh, I'm getting blown up over here.
The World Heavyweight Champion. No. The World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, let's check out the crew. We got Green Shirt, Macho Man,
Every single one of you.
Belt Wearing Cowboy,
Turn your back on me.
2 Belt Loser.
I've been a marksman for months, Brooklyn. Shame not just on those in this crowd and those at home who've turned their back on me. But shame on every single person.
Can you imagine just being such a dork that you think you're cool to go there and just sit for 3 or 4 hours with a replica belt on your shoulder?
My Money in the Bank contract.
Give me Cowboy Champion, pal.
Yeah. Kind of like in the little hot Asian girl there in the top left corner there with the dork and the Dodger head.
Clever. They're gonna stop me at every single.
And then somebody brought like their 1-year-old to this. That's great.
Need I remind you, I always have a plan B. And this plan B was top secret.
Yeah, Plan B. because this isn't
Two
an
people
abortion
in
of
the
a segment.
entire world. One was my beautiful, incredible intercontinental champion of a wife.
Oh,
And
see, you
the
did
other
mention the wifey.
was my oracle. And together, we've achieved what we set out to achieve. We have absolute power. And there is nobody who can stop us. This is the past, the present, and the future. This is the way forward. This is the vision.
There we go,
Okay,
pal.
Thank you for getting LA Knight out here. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
At least you're tying this up.
Megastar could have hurried it up here a little bit, though. Look at that. Look at that. The Hammer. I was thinking about Hammer the other day, man. Mr. Hammer, where the hell you been, brother? Good to see you back in the chat there, man. Hell with the LA Knight. We got the big run in the appearance from the Hammer. That's a pop, baby. That is a Monday Night Raw big time reappearance right there. Here we go, man. The people want it. They're going to get it here. LA Knight is going to respond. The first one to step up to call out the brand new champion, Seth Rollins.
Nah, he has been TNA World Champion, though.
Cut his teeth right here in Cincinnati, Ohio, the Heartland Wrestling Association. Trained by Les Thatcher and Cody Rhodes. Right up the road from where I'm sitting at.
Congratulations.
Yo, what's up, Hammer? Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations, Oracle. Congratulations, morons. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Right
Let me ask something, Brendan, real quick. Would you take the purple or blue pill?
I'm just here to answer some questions because you've left people with a lot of.
I'd take. No, I'm not got that one that D12 song kicking in.
Well, I was gonna say the blue pill, by the way. I'm just choosing my drink if I want to go blue or purple.
Oh, blue. Yeah, blue. Yeah, blue.
Yeah, we're not getting ragers around here. We're not popping the blue pills tonight or just yet. I haven't put my sweatpants on yet.
You were faking the injury to get out of something else. Let's just go ahead and rewind our mind just a little bit. Going into Saturday night's main event, I wanted your dignity and I wanted to hurt you. And what you do? You faked an injury. You get the chance to hurt you the way I wanted to. But I'll tell you this, to your credit, you got up, you ate a BFT, and I got the 3 count. And that's where things get a little bit interesting. Because at this point, you pulled the wool so far over everybody's eyes, I think you're blinded yourself. You got a visionary with no vision. Even your oracle didn't see this one coming. Because I'm off, enjoying a little bit of time off. I'm just taking my time, little vacation. I tuned in to SummerSlam. I see what you did.
All right, LA Knight plotting.
I'm not standing, Brooklyn. I'm looking at you with one thing in mind to remind you.
His revenge.
I was the last one to beat you, and I'll damn sure be the next one to beat you. The only difference being, you have now given me the ammunition. Because last time I wanted to hurt you real bad, and I still want to hurt you. But the only thing is now I can hurt you way worse than I ever could have. Because when I beat you, I will take that World Heavyweight Championship off of you, giving you another really short reign. Because what I'm saying is the now, and there's no better place than here, and there's no better time than now.
He's bringing that fire tonight. He
You got
wants
some
it here.
nuts,
LA
Tony?
Knight hungry.
You want to come into my ring, challenge me for my world heavyweight champion? You don't think I got the guts? You want to fight me right here tonight in Brooklyn, live on Netflix for the World Heavyweight Championship? Freaking Rock versus LA Knight.
No.
Yep. Of course, stick it to the fans.
Where you at, Pierce? Where you at, Pierce? Or whoever's in charge tonight?
Gentlemen.
Oh.
Gentlemen. Hello, Brooklyn. Pardon the interruption, Seth. I just need
I asked for him and he appears.
Normally, I would not make a world championship match with zero promotion. But normally, Seth, a WWE superstar wouldn't have its medical team lie to my medical team week after week after week. Normally, Seth, a world
you know what?
champion.
That is another pressing issue here. Medical malpractice.
Universe.
Yeah, and they're actually addressing it like, hey, this is like a real, your doctors kind of lied to our doctors. So we kind of have a little bit of legal issue
I need
here.
to know who these doctors are, and we need to examine if their license should be revoked.
Yeah, like if a real life issue, yeah, they get some license revoked.
Yeah. What else are they doing? Are they a little easy with that prescription pen, or are they pushing some steroids? Maybe some of these guys look a little more juiced.
I almost forgot one more thing. Since you stole a great moment from the people at SummerSlam, it's only fitting that I steal something from you. Hey, Bronson, you boys are fit from ringside.
Okay, now if we've learned anything about banning people from ringside from AEW, can we understand what that means? Or, are there punishments, repercussions, or as we see with the Death Riders last week, they can just come out there and do whatever?
I think as long as the ref doesn't see it. And the security is strong enough to stop them, which in AEW
You
was.
think in a day and age like this, maybe we'll use some other, filters, camera views, or something like that. I know I'm going way above my pay grade. I'm not one of the 5 people that get this business. All right, we got judgment day here. The girls are a little bitter, rightfully so.
Yeah, my hallway. Why don't you show some respect? Because I am the king of the luchadores.
You're talking about respect. If you want to earn my respect, y si quieres ganar nuestro respeto, demuéstramelo en el ring y gánate. Let's have a match tonight.
Oh, about a little Triple Mania style preview coming up here later tonight. That was Dragon Lee, right?
Yep.
Okay, Dragon Lee versus Dom set up for later tonight. 2 big matches.
Whoa, hold on, boys. Toot for a little bit. I'm not gonna slap him around. Not yet. What you did last night? It was clever. I admit that. Well, you got the boot off and then hit me with it. I gotta give it to you. But here's the thing. I'm still coming after it. Yes, I see hiding. And as long as you have it, I'm coming after you. You're gonna run out of tricks. Just know. Pound for pound, move for move, hold for hold. I'm one of the best. Time's running out.
TikTok.
Just wanted you to know.
Speaking of which, I wonder what Cross status is going to be coming out of SummerSlam. Is he going to resign? Are they going to do something with that? Who knows?
Ah, man, that was one of the head scratchers, disappointments of SummerSlam for me. Even that they just gave those guys 8 minutes. Run and jump in my short shorts. Rule set.
How many times did Tommy Dreamer lose to Raven and he was still over?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it would have been nice, not even so much for Cross to get a win on a big stage like that. You can't have a big guy like that continuing to lose. Where Sammy, a loss is going to hurt him. But I actually thought a loss would have helped Sammy in his character development. You know, one of those things he would have had to say, Cross, you were right. You know, sometimes we get in our own minds, like we know we're doing something, but we kind of, you know, just repress it. But when you say it out loud, you start thinking it. So it would have got us a more aggressive Sammy, maybe Sammy in a different direction. Because Sammy's very talented. He can handle the workload in any direction they give him. I think right now it's time that we start seeing Sammy, a different style of Sammy, because the Sammy we're getting right now we've had for well over a year.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Yeah, what was it, like Sammy Balboa they were trying to go for there for a little bit?
Let me ask you this: that entire match there, I was really looking forward to the Dom AJ match. I just went into it as a fan. Really want to enjoy AJ's, you know, what he's kind of quietly has put out there, promoted as he's getting close to it, final run, maybe in the next year or so.
Tell your doctor.
I really want to enjoy his work as a fan, but I'm just. It's not a knock against anything against him. I think it's amazing that people still today respect him so much. But I get tired of this Eddie Guerrero cosplay tribute stuff. The regular use of the spots and the entrances and the finishes, all of that.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings.
Yeah, they got to freshen something up with them. They got to freshen something up with them.
I mean, how would you feel as a worker? As you know, somebody DMs you and it's like, yo, Brandon, you know, we got a big match coming up in 2 weeks at the VFW.
13 subscriptions.
I had some ideas to get some stuff done, but hey, why don't you just go over to the vault and go watch that Eddie Guerrero match from October '96. We'll just do that. Fuck you, dude. Come on, man. Let's get.
That's the ones you don't want.
Yeah, let's do something that's more built to the story and angle going into the match.
I guess people still popping. You know, I don't know. It's everywhere. To me, it's the most irritating with Mercedes Moné. Like, we get it.
You're an Eddie Mark. We got it.
Yeah, you're a huge Eddie Mark, but you also suck. Quit doing it.
And automatically files my taxes.
It's like you know the drill.
What's that story? I don't know that one. Rikishi calling out Zillow. But I guess Zillow was doing a Eddie tribute, and Rikishi said something, or
I think what had happened was during the Slammiversary pre-show when Zilla came out for his match, he had face paint on that was reminiscent of Jeff Hardy's, and Rikishi was calling him out for it and saying, like, you don't need to emulate other superstars or other wrestlers. You can follow your family's footsteps and your lineage and go that way.
Yeah,
and
I mean, that's kind of weird. I mean, why wouldn't you, if you're going to do that, you know, pay homage to Umaga or something? But you know, that's one of those things too. When you're cosplaying someone or straight copycatting them, you're not getting yourself over. You're getting that person more over. Now there is, you know, it's been preached about on this platform from the very get-go. One of the first pieces of advice that Hameen has shared with all of us, if you're one of the talking heads or a listener, is that good artists create, great artists steal. But that's not a blatant theft and repeat. You know, you sample that, you make it your own. You put your touches on it to take that to the next level.
Absolutely. And then Zilla fired back when he said, like, okay, that's something that you kind of tell me personally. You don't put that out for the public to understand.
I like that. Okay. Hey, come to me, bro. If you're all about family, why you putting me on public blast? Come to me.
Yeah, and that's kind of his thing. And then his mom, Umaga's wife, kind of shot back saying, like, hey, Rikishi, you want to go after my son? Who took after your kids when you didn't? We did.
Whoa. Damn, man. That's like, well, guess who was listening backstage kind of stuff. It's a freaking daytime talk show kind of heat going on there, man. All right, I'm ready for this one. Let's get some insight over there in that chat from Mr. Alfred too, man. I know he's gonna like this one. This is right up his alley. Two big old mean dogs chomping at each other here. Big sweaty meaty men just throwing haymakers to get going here. We got that heat brewing over here over the last couple of weeks with Rusev and Sheamus.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Meat. I think it's the third, isn't it? And it's a rubber match.
That's a good question. I don't know. At least the third.
I think the third in one-on-ones. I think they've had some other stuff, but I think this would be the rubber match here between these two. They're bringing that intensity. I mean, this could be the final showdown. Who's going to get the big vital W here in this one?
Redefined the term brutality as pertains to WWE action. Also, kick right to the midsection, dropping Sheamus to a knee.
You know what?
Nearly sent through the barricade.
Sheamus has that WWE logo on his tights. That's kind of something different.
Look on his face.
I mean, it's pretty much what they did with Sheamus and Cesaro.
What?
They had them just beat the shit out of each other for like a best of 7 series, and they put them together as a team.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we don't go down that road here. I don't know what's next for either one of them, but I'm enjoying this one right here. Two heavyweights bouncing those boards off of those steel rails,
for the betterment of the industry.
moving those pillars around.
With the Barclays Center tonight, Brooklyn, Monday Night Raw, the Raw after SummerSlam. What a kick by Rusev again, dropping Sheamus.
We got our report team there of the evening, getting their mugs flashed up there.
Any hangover from SummerSlam. What a weekend it was. Barclays Center here, speaking of SummerSlam back in 2015.
Oh, yeah, just swinging all that meat around, pal. Yeah.
The Apex Predator Randy Orton on that night.
Right now, Rusev in control with big boots choking out the Irishman.
On the face of a fallen Celtic warrior. Rusev's hungry for it. It's been 6 years.
Cutting off that wind.
The United States title.
Put a little red in Sheamus's white ass face.
You have to imagine it's here in WWE. Priority one is disposing of Sheamus.
Kaz sending me some clips from this weekend. Shout out to Kaz for clipping all that good content, helping us continue to grow the platform right here on YouTube.
It's great as well.
Meet Jones, a meat man. I like that. We need that gimmick. We need that gimmick.
Oh no, not a white knife from there.
Love that meat.
Ooh, Rusev meeting that mat. He ain't loving that.
Sheamus might have taken a little out.
Big old crucifix style backbreaker there.
Little Caesars, no.
Oh, Little Caesars. You a Little Caesars guy?
It's one pizza with 4 different topping combinations.
They got good crazy bread. I'll give them that.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll order I'll stop there on the way home just for some crazy bread. So it's usually like you can just go in there and pick it up. It's ready to go.
Put it there hot and ready.
You guys apparently get this fantastic 4 pizza where it's like, hey, you can have like each like quarter of the pizza. You can make whatever you want instead of like half and half.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is the same place that created a pizza that was half one topping pizza, half cheese sticks.
I've had that. I have had that. Didn't Pizza Hut also copy that maybe?
They might have. I don't remember.
Little Caesars isn't bad, man. Obviously, you know what you're getting with it. You know, most fast pizza, it's cheap cuisine, man, but it's good to go. You know, you grab it, you're on the run. It's pretty tasty.
It's just your choice of sub, chips, drink, and a collectible cup.
That's ridiculous. I put my time in.
Man, I miss the pizza by the foot.
You earn these cups.
Pizza by the foot. I'm gonna have to go look that up now. I know what it is. I just want to check it out. I just remember the Little Caesars used to always be in the Kmarts.
Oh yeah, the K Cafe.
Yeah, baby.
Dude, for some reason, like that Little Caesars is always better than going to Little Caesars.
It was always hit different, man.
You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early.
Yeah, dude. You gotta love that when you can like you got like a toolbox, man. A pizza by the foot.
Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old baking app. Keep sprinkles.
Catch out. No tricks, no ponies.
Oh yeah, and the bucket of spaghetti. Remember that?
Oh shit, we're gonna have to look that up.
Gravity defying.
That just sounds wrong.
Iams for life. Also try new Iams Healthy Weight Cat.
Are you hiding from used car shopping?
What if I overpaid?
That's nothing to be afraid of.
Show me your car box.
Knowing how a car
Who did that? Was that Little Caesars?
Way better.
No fear, Jeff Fox. They
The
show
foot by the foot, or the pizza by the foot.
No, I got that one, but who did bucket of spaghetti?
Yeah, that's Little Caesars.
I don't know here. I got that one. Let me see here.
They know what they're doing.
We got commercials for us anyway, so I got time to look this up here. I'm not finding that one.
All new Wednesdays at 8. Watch on MTV.
We're back at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Big bucket of spaghetti.
As we expected, Rusev and Sheamus, recent matchups tied it up. But win a piece.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Well, a smile on his face as he continues to absorb this punishment. I was going to make sure you saw the same thing I did. Call Sheamus and asking for more.
There's the pizza by the foot. Look at that glorious thing.
Kick right to the chest. And another one.
There we go, baby. Pizza by the foot is these two big old heavyweights. Russo, he's just kicking at him. Sheamus like, give me more, baby. Give me more. Give me kicks by the foot.
And Sheamus with a body shot. And in comes the Celtic Warrior.
Man, I remember that back in the day. That was something else. That was something else.
Once again, a smile watching over the face of Sheamus, who is in his element right now. There is nowhere the Celtic Warrior.
Bruce, I'm not a big spaghetti guy. I like baked spaghetti, but I don't like just regular spaghetti. I'll eat it. I'm not going to turn it down, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it. Hey, if it's Triple H, Vince McMahon, shitting on heads, whatever, man, it doesn't matter. It's all the same booking. It's all been that way. It's all lousy, lowest common denominator creative.
As we saw this weekend.
Absolutely. That's the frustrating part. That's like they're headed in the right direction. There's potential there, and they just can't seem to grasp it.
Won't allow it to happen. Stop the post, go Sheamus. Sheamus and Hart.
Okay, have you heard the news that they're thinking about making other pay-per-views 2-night events with Royal Rumble and Survivor Series being the top two contenders?
That's the whole business model. That's where they're going. They want these weekend-long extravaganzas so they can go into these metropolises. They're selling that they're going to be weekend boosters. Again, they are in the live event business. Pro wrestling just happens to be a product, a catalyst. They're looking at themselves like they do with like a Beyonce, a Taylor Swift, those type of events that come in and they are promising you tourism for the entire weekend. So essentially in this area, you had Friday through Monday for all this. So you're getting transportation, you're getting lodging, you're benefiting local businesses, bars, restaurants, retail, transit, all of that. That's what they're selling. Of all of those, I am going to be most thankful for, maybe agree with me here, Brandon, is about the Rumble going 2 nights itself.
Yeah, and Elizabeth brought up a great point. Yeah, like having both Rumbles on separate nights, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yes, give me that. I'm perfectly okay with that thing. Also, if you continue on with like the Survivor Series and you're going to keep the War Games gimmick, I don't need two of those in a same night. Give me a War Games where the ladies one and the guys the other. Let those close each nights. Those work. But that is the business model going forward here. Also, would put over for viewership. How nice was that early start time yesterday and then getting out at a reasonable time? Here on the East Coast at 6 o'clock, out by 9:30.
Yeah, whereas you try to cram it all into one night, it's just going to be draining. It's like, just get this over with.
It was nice. And you compare it to the 11-hour marathon that we had with AEW. I mean, I would have preferred to have that been 2 nights. But right here, we have got a total melee breaking out here, a Monday Night Raw. We thought this would have been the rubber match. Who was going to pick up the crucial W? We're going to have to wait and see because this one's getting thrown out. It has been thrown out. Security everywhere. Officials out there trying to just break these two up. Good luck with that. You guys can't handle two from the women's division. You're supposed to stop these heavyweights. Rusev fired up here. I'd be a little mad too if I just got hit in the head with some steps. Told you that ain't stopping him. Get out of the way there, Jason Jordan. And Rusev's eyes about ready to pop out of his head there. I'd pop for what he's wearing.
Big G versus Sheamus. Where were you guys last week, huh? I know exactly where you were. We're backstage watching. Letting me learn the lesson on my own, and that's what real veterans do. That's what family does. I appreciate you guys.
We know that you're on cloud 9 right now, and you should be happy because you dropped Theory. But we're still mourning, man. You know we look like the epitome of perfect. But in our hearts, our souls are.
It's just New Day trying to be as over the top and ridiculous as possible.
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, that lampshade there. Maybe he's getting ready for Triple Mania. Got his big old sombrero on.
Easy? Hey, how about this? Go ahead. We need to talk now.
Well, this was convenient.
All time combined, we have 14-time tag team champions. So show some respect to the breeding process and give us that tag team title rematch. Let's not worry about this little lucha. Oh, no, it's not a problem.
Waller, do me a favor. You tell New Day that all so they can have a match when they earn it. As a matter of fact, Peyton and I were talking about a match. And I think you just officially earned it.
Fabian?
And he's just in a matchmaking mood today, isn't he? Well, I guess the good news here is Penta's going to get a television win.
Whoop, whoop.
No stress. See you there. He was saying maybe next week. Like, I don't know. He didn't give that.
Yeah, I could easily. You know what, Todd? And there's a lot more nations to choose from this time around. A lot more nations to add people from.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to revisit that one. So I say that it'll probably happen next week. Get ready for it. And if it does happen, I don't want to see you back on here brightly bragging that you called it because that's nothing to be bragging about. You probably just cursed us all.
Why do you speak that into the universe?
Yes. Put that voodoo on us. Are you going to be doing a Triple Mania watch-along?
Yes, sir. As soon as I heard Triple Mania was airing on us, on what was it,
on YouTube?
Yeah, for free on YouTube on the 16th.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're doing that night. Nothing else is going on. Let's do it.
What? So is it in the evening or is it an afternoon show?
I think it airs either 8 or 7 o'clock Eastern. I can't get a definitive answer on that.
It's from Mexico City, right?
Yes.
I'm on that Google machine. Where to Watch Triple Mania 2025 will air from the Arena Monterrey in Nuevo Leon, Mexico. Starting local there, but that'll be a 7 p.m. Eastern start time.
Total Wireless, we got your back every day.
So it's 6 p.m. your time, Brandon. 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube.
50% off Metro and Cricket, guaranteed. With one line.
So 7. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you're the hour behind me, right?
Yep.
You bring your phone.
So geography lesson there for everyone.
Your price guaranteed in prepaid. One thing's for certain, we've got you covered. The facts. Total Wireless.
They're still airing the Hogan Real American Beer commercials.
Hey, you still got them in the can, man.
It's for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
You need. We got parts. Need it fast? We got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
The professional parts people. Auto Parts.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, one of the official sponsors of the track I work at as well. So.
Yeah, so one cool thing I've learned, this happens sometimes with DoorDash, is I'll actually get sent to go to O'Reilly's and pick up, or Napa, pick up like something from there and take it to an auto body shop.
Oh, really?
That's
Doing
kinda
everything,
cool.
man. Yeah. Something a little different.
And of course, like DoorDash always pays well because like apparently that doesn't allow that, like that option doesn't allow for tips. So they always like throw in pay big time for it.
So right now for Triple Mania, the only official announced match, I guess, is the 4-way match for the Mega Championship. We got Vikingo versus Dirty Dom versus Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano.
My money is either on Dom or El Grande on that one.
I don't know. Be interesting. I'm just surprised that we don't have more matches announced for that. Maybe there are. It's just I'm not finding it.
One report I've heard is the plan is Dom's going to be the man in AAA, and again with how personally close he is with Conan, that's what leads me to believe those reports.
Okay. There's that WAP, Cardi B. USA Today reporting on Jelly Roll going there and getting his ass beat.
Yeah, but at least he worked like a champ. Though.
Brantley saying he found out. You found out Triple H said it on air. Some real sleuth work there. Sleuth reporting. I'm one of those. I am actually finding much joy in the wussified continued woke nation in wrestling that seems to take issue here with Brock Lesnar. He's not
in the greatest physical condition of his career.
To me, what has he done? His bro just sent him some nudes of a chick. Yeah, you're gonna check those out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so there's obviously a boy
adults just banging the same chick to me does not qualify as sex trafficking. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
There's a lot on the minds of both Kingston and Will. It's a big G.
I have no sympathy or anything for the Chanel Grant bitch. She knew exactly what she was doing. She is a money grabbing whore.
to go over at approach perhaps get them a future tag title opportunity. Unfortunately, Big G wasn't prepared for operations as smooth as delivered by Penta.
Is Vince a disgusting, gross old man? Yes.
Grayson Waller outside the
There ain't
ring.
nothing wrong. Ain't nothing illegal about being disgusting and gross. Something a little wrong with it, but hey, and if the courts decide he's done something wrong, that's fine. But Brock's just listed inside the case is going to probably get subpoenaed for something.
For the New Day.
Wait a minute here. There we go. Kink is kink, pal. Yeah.
I do talk about her a little bit for these guys. A lot, everything I do, but at some point the grieving period has to end, right? You got to go through something. Who are you to tell anybody when the grieving process is complete? What the heck is Woods wearing? He's incredibly sad. Yes, is that a hat? Yes, it's a hat. And Waller now caught by Penta out there celebrating the day.
Woods kind of looking like a cosplay Brian Lee from AEW out there.
Corner rocks. Somebody's been angry at me. I don't know, but he's not angry. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Look. No. Far announcement.
It sounds like Brock's only going to be around through the month just to work that. It looks like the payoff is probably going to be those two squaring off in Paris for a big payday. Casino scheduled for a bunch of dates. I was hoping we have something to fall out with that here this evening, but it looks like with the schedule that's going to be featured over on SmackDown because they pretty much got Cena for the entire month of August before he takes off for some stuff.
Yeah. I'm just, bro, final boss. Come on, bro.
Yeah. She might have been broken by the dildo that was named after Brock Lesnar. The beast in rubber probably broke her a few times.
You ever watch the movie Mallrats?
I have.
Remember that one scene when Brody and TS are talking about Superman trying to impregnate Lois?
Yes. Yes, it's
interest or end up in excessive debt. So I got the Charm Credit Builder card, and I use it for everything. There's no annual fees, no interest, and there's no minimum deposit required. My card limit is based on my own money, and Charm can cover me up to $200.
What's while we're at commercial here, let's do a little plug here for Impact Attack. What's the big talking points tonight, man?
Join the millions of Charm members like
Just covering what happened on this past show. Not really a whole lot happened. It was, kind of a little bit in state mode. We're going to Emergence coming up later in the month, and then I think it's No Surrender, and then Bound for Glory. But I think like
a lot of Bound for Glory build.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's like more build to Bound for Glory. Like they had the spot at WrestleMania or not WrestleMania, SummerSlam last night where they had the Hardys and the Dudleys before the TLC match happened, and they put over their final match at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, looking forward to that. We saw two of the teams that helped invent, that introduced TLC, and then we watched a TLC match that was one of the worst ever. I did pop big time, not just because of the Candice spot, her going through the ladder, which I did find. We had 17 people involved in this, and the littlest one that weighs like, a 90 pounds, 110 soaking wet, the girl, she snaps that ladder. Take props to Candice. She put in all those hours, those bumps. But Johnny Gargano, her husband's reaction was freaking pure gold. He kind of looks at her. He's like, no, wait a minute. I got to go for these belts. You can get a new wife, but you don't know when you're going to be able to get another championship opportunity.
Well, to be fair, though, this are the same people who brought their belt with them to Disney World and treated it like it was their baby.
I love it. Oh, yeah, just because of the ties to Vince. Well, there are two things here. I got a few questions I'll ask you about with TNA. I heard that there is some real talk here about the television deal, maybe like CW even or something.
Yeah, I think it's CW. And what's the other one? I forgot what the other one was. A&E, because like that's who WWE has deals with right now with with
LFG, and they do the Superstar Sunday night and all that. Yeah, and then obviously NXT over on the CW. That CW is a big get, as they're an open air network. So, I mean, you have the potential to reach every home. And you got a great, the demographic out there is going to be drawn to wrestling. Because I thought that with the purchase of AAA, if you're going to get an Americanized version of their product, CW would have been great just because of the reach of Hispanic households that it hits.
But
Hey,
I also see TNA getting on there as well because you have that NXT crossover.
Yeah, I think that's great. That opens those doors and people continue. Oh, what's that? What's TNA getting at us? Well, if they can land a television deal like that, that's big time. Screw your championships and your booking. You just got a major network there. I hope they get it. It'd be so nice to see them get that distribution. We're back to the match here. I can't believe this thing is still actually going on.
And of course, make sure you're not doing lines of white stuff on a pay-per-view before here, you get everything finalized.
Yeah. Refrain from that, though.
You guys were at the most successful point in your career when you had 3 men in the ring. So maybe you should bring Grayson Waller, make it 3 men again, and you'll be successful again.
How was the most successful point when we weren't 13-time champions at that point, Michael? Tell me that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you're an 80-year-old dude and you're banging some 40-year-old, you're going to tell your bros about that. It's disgusting as hell, but
yeah, and plus, I can easily see Vince McMahon doing something like that to a Brock Lesnar, like, "Hey, Brock, look at this, look at this girl I picked up."
Yeah, I mean that's what. And Brock's one of his boys, man. I mean, he was at the birthday party. Pat Max at the birthday party, shared it to Brucey, all those guys. Again, man, it's a little over the top that he's got dildos and stuff named after WWE superstar. I mean, but yeah, the guy's a sexual deviant. But
you see, so it shouldn't be a surprise that he survived the dead weight that was Austin Theory. Look at him.
I did see that her legal team did issue a statement about Brock Lesnar returning some BS or something like that. I kind of read through it and then dismissed it. Yeah, he was caught in the crosshairs. And that's just guy talk, man. Like, somebody sends you a provocative photo of somebody else, some chick, even if you're married or something, you're going to check that shit out. It's going to get you some hot water probably with the wife. But again, not illegal.
Taking time out of their bereavement process. Grayson Waller.
Yeah. Tony Khan, he still plays with those action figures. Vince just had dildos and named them. I guess that's why those LJN figures were so popular back in the day, because they were big rubber pieces. They didn't have the inner working parts. Hey, oh my God. Penta picking up a win. That's rare. I guess we're getting a setup here maybe for AAA. Maybe a trios match, Penta and some partners versus these three. Would you see that happening at Triple Mania?
Ooh, what if we get the Lucha Brothers back against New Day?
Yeah, and then just whoever.
But only problem is that the other Lucha Brothers is currently in a tag team with Andrade.
Maybe that's the 6-man. Andrade, Phoenix, and
there we go.
Versus New Day and Waller. There you go, Liz. There she's thrown back there to the a little Mortal Kombat style move.
Yeah, like give me Kung Lao, pal.
Kind of like that. That was kind of cool. The Kung Lao. Buzzsaw cut down into a suicide plancha. You gotta love that, man. I like that. Yeah, Vince is the victim here. Got this young girl flaunting her stuff around, asking for people to shit on her head.
In fact, in one of the episodes of the documentary series, WWE.
That's not a bad thread to keep going throughout like a show, like you do every once in a while. Like you have some guys who are just can't stop fighting, and like you have some backstage segments that get interrupted with their fighting. You know, they do it, and then they keep fight their way out the scene, and then resume scene.
I don't know about this show. Unreal. Have you got to watch it yet?
I only watched the first episode.
I'm a little bit into the second one. Like,
seeing the crew set up and
I like. There's some aspects of it. Obviously, the production's incredible. WWE is always so amazing with it. I like how they present the talents in this, and they're letting the talents like the promos that they're cutting in this thing. I wish we could use those in the actual programming. But to me, like in episode 1, where Abyss is sitting there like sweating bullets, like filling up buckets of nervousness. Hey pal, minute 45 over, 3 minutes, and he's like getting talked down to by Brucey, and then he's apologizing. Come on, that's all bullshit, man. If you want to show the unreal, what really happens backstage, how about all the political backstabbing, petty bullshit that I know that Alfred could tell us about here? That's the unreal story you should tell. That's the juicy shit. Not where you're painting yourself in this best light of creative geniuses and all this freaking bullshit. Get out of here with that. The unreal story of the unscripted is the best scripted work WWE's done in a decade. Yeah, I'd sue him over some shit. I think it was just like pay or some shit.
Yeah, and then when she came back, there was during that comeback, I think it was 2003, 2004, where she ended up leaving Mark Marrow and getting with Lesnar.
Well, Marrow was out on injury, remember? Because he's told that story, and the way he tells it, it's so magnificent with it. And, Mark Marrow, one of the absolute nicest guys on the planet. He listened to these messages, and figures out that she's hooking up with this guy. And he's a Golden Glove boxer, man. He can throw down. And he's like, man, I'm gonna jack up whoever this is. They are dead. And then he figures out it's Brock Lesnar. He's like, oh shit. What do you do there? Hey, Alfred knows what I'm talking about with that unreal. You want to show the real shit? Show the pettiness, what they put people through, how they abuse them with these mental games, and just get them addicted to the shit just as bad as a drug dealer would. And then they, metaphorically, we're talking about shitting on people, the politics of professional wrestling. That should be unreal. Not them in there stroking their egos. Another vanity project here for Triple H.
Oh, I need another statue, pal.
Yeah. Where's my 5 replica belts for $500 each? Have lunch with me for $23,000.
Choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's iconic 2 for $25.
Sorry, were we in that truck? Money is always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300.
I will say
you're good.
The woke IWC is definitely turning on Triple H after this past weekend. Like, they're turning hard on him.
All the woke ones?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hard.
You know what's funny? Ben and I were talking about this today. You have Triple H representing the Fitness Council. And if we all watched yesterday, they were heavy on their sponsors, all the promotions. Ready? Let's run down. Ready? Wingstop, Papa John's, Drumsticks, Mike's Hard Lemonade, Get Juice with Harder Lemonade or Harder, Wheatley Vodka. Let's keep America healthy. Just look, Slim Jims. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Get your pre-workout on with a 5th of Wheatley Vodka in a box of Slim Jims. You are set to go.
And don't forget to chug that Prime too.
Yeah, Prime. Yeah. Come on, full of sugar. This is, if anything, WWE is about healthy, responsible eating. Absolutely, keeping our youth fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this while you can.
We are getting a little highlight package of it here. This entire thing too is just blows my mind. completely take the last 7 to 8 months of what we have given you creatively and forget about it here because we admit that we suck. It was terrible. We're just going to erase it. We're not even going to try to book ourselves out of it. We can't even do that. We can't use the match to turn Cena to that he realizes and he's trying to give it back and he's got to rally the hustle, loyalty, respect to get this job done. No, we're just going to come out, cut a promo and openly admit, just like when you suck at Nintendo and accidentally kick the box so it resets. That's what that was.
And I felt bad for seeing that. It's like, okay, you got to kind of go out there and cut the promo of we fucked up, make it part of your character and your part of your face turn.
Hey, do you think that was like a shot at The Rock?
Oh, no doubt. When like a line about how people are supposed to be on my team, left me by myself to pretend to be something I'm not. Yeah, that's 100% a shot at The Rock and Travis Scott.
75 million social engagements there. Just for Brock.
I had the opportunity to sit down with WWE President Nick Khan and WWE's Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque. And I asked him a simple question. When was it determined that Brock Lesnar would return to WWE? They told me they reached out to Brock a couple of weeks ago and said, we believe it's time for you to come home. Brock Lesnar said, let's do it.
Come home, pal. Come home.
May have different thoughts.
I'm home.
We're going to find out.
Be back for the Friday Night SmackDown watch along. We're going to hear what John Cena's got to say.
To discuss the situation that went down at SummerSlam.
I'm home.
Rise above shitty creative.
48 hours ago, the vision became a reality, but tonight it's already under fire.
All right, so you're going to be back later to watch that there, right? Break that down for everybody.
Yep. And then we'll see what's coming up next. We might not have enough time to get through what's we got coming up.
Probably not, but we'll do a little bit of it. We don't want to keep the best in the world waiting. Man, he was on the marathon yesterday. He did the full watch along with you, right? And he stuck around for the post show. We had a lot of fun. We had him popping. I know he's having a good time with the watch along. When you get that laughing and having a good time, man, you got a good show going. We go the new women's tag team champions. Again, like that story there last night, you have that doubt that moment where you think Charlotte, she does not play well with others. Is she going to kick Bliss's head off? And she comes in for the save again, taking out Raquel and allows Bliss to hit Sister Abigail on Rosie. And we got new women's champions. Can we get Bliss out of this emo cosplay shit? Or is that still just for we got to have the bad girl for the Spank Bank audience?
I didn't give it a chance in hell, if I'm being totally honest. Look, we are dealing with two of the.
Yo, what's up, Scott? Woo woo.
Mr. Woodford, Mr. Scotty in the house.
Tag team, two entirely different scenarios.
Oh yeah, same here, Final Boss. Or like the winners coming out to gloat over what they did, or the heels coming out to gloat over what they did.
Well, we kind of had that open, Brandon. That was what the heels did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But I know what Brentley's saying here is, if that would have happened to anybody else, that happened to Stone Cold, any of your top guy back in the day, that would have been out there. I'm not leaving this goddamn ring until I get my opportunity. You damn snake in the grass. Get your ass out here for the ass whooping you deserve. That's how we would have had him open back in the day.
How many times do we see like Stone Cold, like as soon as the show opens, he grabs a chair, grabs a cooler, sits down in the middle of the ring. I ain't leaving here until I whoop somebody's ass.
I mean, that would have been a great open here. You have Punk come out here and just sit with his, with the legs crossed in there and say, "Hey, I can talk for 3 hours. You think I got a problem with that? I'll give you a 3-hour pipe bomb here if that's what you want. I want Seth Rollins' ass out here now, knee and all."
That might be my first "You Deserve It" chant.
Thank you, Brooklyn. After SummerSlam, it feels
All right, those ass lifts almost make it look like that Charlotte has a butt.
Okay.
All right, come on, BFFs.
As we as a change instead of just me. And if you stop hitting me in the head, maybe we could be, we could be whatever. Like whatever.
Charlotte getting that nice vein popping there in them arms.
What are you gonna say?
You could tell there with Charlotte right now, as opposed to when she came back that WrestleMania run. I mean, her body language, that energy that's coming off of her, a much more positive.
You are such a
vibe.
my A word.
A positive glow where she needs to be. No pun intended, I guess, there for women's wrestling.
These forever because I'm the now 14-time plus the 2-time tag, plus 2-time NXT. How many times have you been champion? How many times have you been champion?
Yeah, right. She's a tall, athletic built white chick. Most of them don't have big popping booties.
So I've held the Raw, SmackDown.
She was a volleyball girl too. They got that slim, long build.
Time to pause the celebration.
Here comes Rosie.
The former champs are in.
Yeah, and Larry brings up a good point. Like, Charlotte looks like she's having fun and enjoying what she's doing.
That's good. That's what we want from her.
Come on, Who would want to be friends with Charlotte? Who would want to be friends with Charlotte, Alexa? Roxanne?
Nope, nobody cares that you guys want to be friends.
I don't care.
They don't care. Raquel doesn't care because the only thing that actually matters
I'll tell you what people don't care about.
is bringing all
This.
back to the Judgment Day.
Make out.
I understand that we're not, maybe not going to get a rematch, but Roxanne.
What if they get rematches? When did this happen? That there's no more rematches?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that. I think they're kind of using them like when.
Well, it started back at WrestleMania because no one got rematches. They all had to go earn them.
Yeah, I think they're using it as kind of like a get out of jail free card. Like, okay, when do we need to cash this in to do something with the champions? All right, we'll do it here.
Well, they pretty much have just said no one's getting them. I mean, Jay didn't get one. Cody didn't get one. They've been telling the New Day they have to earn one.
Ladies, just take a breath. What's it? I get it. Listen, it's the wrong for SummerSlam, and I get it. We are in Brooklyn, New York. But as I explained earlier, normally
Where are we at again?
title match,
Brooklyn.
title rematch takes some time to put together. I guess what I'm saying is, what the hell? Tonight's not normal. The match is official.
All right, we are getting it. Damn, they're loading up the back end of this show here. Oh, it's now.
Tonight. I'm guessing he started his day with the Irish coffee.
Get me RefBot.
All right, and that's a good spot to end the Raw Watch-Along for tonight. Woo, woo.
A little cliffhanger to come back for the catch-up watch-along on the backside of it.
Yes, sir. Whoop, whoop. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the Impact Attack. Yeah, pal. So hope to see you there. Hit the bathroom, get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink, take a smoke break, go out and stretch, get some fresh air, whatever you need to do, and we'll see you back here in 15 minutes. Impact Attack. Yeah, pal. And then once that's over, picking back up with the Raw Watch-Along, and then doing an not really impromptu. I kind of announced this ahead of time, but a extra HMG After Dark, doing the first 2 episodes on Hulu of the reboot of King of the Hill. So we'll see you then. Much love. Yeah, pal.
Stick around for the Impact Attack. That's going to be taking over my side of the screen. You guys have a good show. Enjoy. Thank you, Brandon. Thanks to the Army for all the support this weekend. Let's keep it growing. All the content here on the page. Make sure you're clicking those links, copying those links, sharing to your socials. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you all, and good night.